no, but Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Katie Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Katie Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where this afternoon the Baltimore Orioles will be taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates in Grapefruit League action in Bradenton, Florida. How you doing, everybody? It's your old pal, the BirdWatcher here. People call me BW for short, and we've got a special watch party kind of situation today. And just to be up front and honest about it, I don't think we're gonna probably have an actual televised broadcast of this game. Now, the reason I'm streaming is because there is a slim chance the game is being broadcast. I've been monitoring very closely on how to access any games that I can during the preseason. And according to the Pittsburgh Pirates MLB.com spring training TV schedule, it is listed as being available on Pirates.com. So that's what it says. It says it's available on the Pirates official website to watch. I'm not sure if it's just like a camera like on the field without any play-by-play. I don't know. So I don't know if I'm going to have a chance to access it or not, but I'm going to try. But we're going to find out here in a few minutes. Luckily, the Orioles are the road team. We're here to see the debut of Tomoyuki Sugano. That is the reason why I'm taking the risk of perhaps not even seeing this game. Sugano is going to be starting for the Orioles, making his debut for the team. Probably going to pitch around 40, 45 pitches, probably about 2 innings of work. And we want to see how he looks. Very, very excited about that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to, in about 2 minutes, start cramming and checking I got a couple of different ways to try to access this game. Considering we are playing a team called the Pirates, I'm doing my best to honor their name with the way I'm trying to find this ball game. This is not the usual route. But worst case scenario, we'll follow the pitch-by-pitch tracker during the first couple of innings, see how Sugano's looking, and then probably just cut out of here. Because just watching a pitch tracker for 3 hours isn't exactly my idea of a good time at 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock in the morning. But let me tell you what the starting lineups are for this ball game. For the Orioles, leading off and playing second base, Jackson Holliday. Ryan Mountcastle will be at first base, batting second. Gary Sanchez does the catching and will hit third. Colton Cowser is the cleanup hitter and playing in right field. Kobe Mayo is the DH batting 5th. Heston Kjerstad, who's been playing in all but one game so far in the spring, he'll be in left field hitting 6th. Dylan Carlson in center field batting 7th. Emmanuel Rivera at third base hitting 8th. And finally, Levon Soto, the shortstop, batting 9th. For the Pirates, veteran Tommy Pham will lead off and play left field. Brian Reynolds, a switch hitting right fielder, will bat second. Another veteran and Pirate Hall of Famer for sure, Andrew McCutchen. In the lineup for the first time this spring, he'll be the DH hitting third. Andy Rodriguez, talented young switch hitting catcher in the cleanup spot. Ke'Bryan Hayes, good defensive third baseman, will bat 5th. Adam Frazier, former Oriole a couple of seasons back, he'll be at second base hitting 6th. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, veteran utility player, he'll be at shortstop hitting 7th. Derek Hall will be the number 8 hitter at first base. And finally, it's Cook in center field. Let me get a first name for you on that. Billy Cook. Okay. All right, folks. It's less than 10 minutes till first pitch. Again, the Orioles are the road team, so they'll be up to hit first, which means we'll have at least a few minutes, you would think, until Sugano takes the mound. And that'll allow me as much time as I can possibly be afforded to try and get this game up somewhere. So stand by and forgive me for some, what do you call it, dead air. But it's time to check out if this game is on. Good to have you back in the Charm City chat, everybody. Please, if you haven't done so already, hit that like button there right below the screen. It does help out the channel. And especially during these early spring games, trying to get that YouTube algorithm working. Means a lot to hit that old like button. Although, again, I may not be able to deliver to you what you want to see today. Fingers crossed, though. If nobody believes me, I'll before we get out of here, if we can't get this game up, I'll bring up the website that says this game is supposed to be broadcast on pirates.com. Okay, so it's 2 minutes to 1. It may be something that if it's available, it won't be something I can access until at least 1 o'clock. But yeah. So here's the awkward part. The Orioles have a record of 2-1 through the first 3 games of the spring. They had a come from behind win 8-7 in a ball game yesterday. That how did that game go? Maybe I can find that while I'm waiting. Who did we beat? I forgot already. Does it matter? Well, what matters is Heston Kjerstad had a home run. Enrique Bradfield Jr. had a home run. And somebody else. Charm City chat, talk to me. Tigers yesterday. Thank you, Detroit. 8-7 the final, correct? Forgive me. Oh, boy. Let's see. All right, I'm working 2 different computers at the same time, and I'm moving the mouse of one, thinking it's controlling the other. I am an idiot. All right, 1 minute until the top of the hour. And so far, doesn't look like... It says stream will be available soon, but my confidence is pretty slim. Bailey Falter, by the way, is the pitcher on the mound to begin the day for the Pirates. He's a left-hander. He was in the Pirate rotation for most of last season. numbers not too impressive. We faced them once in the early part of last season. I think we lost that game. I'm not sure if he was the pitcher of record, but I think that was one of the 2 games the Pirates walked us off in Pittsburgh, maybe in the second week of the season last year. A 4-run 8th inning. Thank you, Mazo. Mazo. You say Patazo, I say Patazo. All right, it's 1 o'clock. Let's see. 1 o'clock, folks. And again, if we can't get this game on, if I can't give you the play-by-play, hopefully there will at least be some sort of pitch-by-pitch animation, and we can take a look at what's happening with Sugano. That is the main attraction for today. No Tyler O'Neill in this lineup. He was in a lineup that was rained out a couple of days ago. Oh, by the way, big announcement. This is something, if you haven't heard of it already, you'll be very happy to hear. Should be televised, and I forgot, it's a short month, February, just 28 days. So March 1st, which is just a few days away, Saturday, the Orioles will be playing the Pirates again. And guess who Pittsburgh will have on the mound? Anybody in chat care to guess? You know. That's right. That should be a fun watch, and it'll be here on the BirdWatcher Channel. Paul Skeens is going to be on the mound playing us. And let's see. Well, not looking good. I mean, if I go to pirates.com, what does it say? You would think if this game were televised on their website that it would stick out like a sore thumb when you go to their page. And I don't see how. It says 1 p.m. Eastern, Pirates to host O's. That's a headline. Well. Wow. Well. Uh-oh. Okay. Yep, it's not looking good, folks. And please, folks, if you're tuning into my channel for the first time, I do apologize. This was not clickbait. If you thought, oh, I didn't think there's any place that was showing the Orioles game, but this guy's got it. Again, I had to set up a stream in order to be able to cover it if it were being broadcast. And I swear on my heart and soul, the Pirates MLB.com spring training schedule has it listed as being broadcast on Pirates.com. So if it's being played somewhere, any other time, I have my ways. Let's just say that. I always know how to find a game if it can be found. But right now, it's not looking good. It is not looking good. Let's give it another refresh. Let's cross our fingers, folks. I'm going into the Pirates video section. Live Orioles versus Pirates, February 26th. Well, I mean, What are we talking here? Is this it? Wait a minute. I've got audio. Is it just is it an audio only? I've got audio. This sounds like... So when they said it's on pirates.com, they didn't bother to say that it's just an audio presentation, which it is. So I'm going to have to listen and relay what I'm hearing, I guess. Not exactly what I was hoping for. ESPN has play-by-play and Gamecast. Yeah, let me adjust that while we're waiting here. Yeah, that changed on me anyway. So yeah, let's bring that over here. Stand by, folks. We are adjusting on the fly. Why not? Okay. All right, so Jackson Holliday is up right now. And he's got a 2-1 count. So hang in there. I'll get this animation up here in a minute. Just 1 sec, folks. Where are you? There you are. Let's see. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I've got it. I got it. Mountcastle is up right now. We've almost got this up. Oh, would you come on? It keeps saying I'm trying to right click when I'm clearly left clicking. Okay. That should play. That should play. All right. Gary Sanchez is coming up now. And there you go. There's your animation. There's a runner at first and 1 out. Holiday got on somehow. And now I'm going to pump this volume up, see what I can tell you. All right, a foul ball. It's 0-2 on Gary Sanchez. I'm guessing Holiday got on via a walk. Mazo telling us. Thank you, Mazo. So, where's that button?
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
All right, I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring out how to do a play-by-play for a game I can't see. Uh-oh. Whoa, what happened there? Crazy. My TV remote just controlled my light setup. And things got very, very dark. What in the world? Am I lit properly? I hope so. Everything's going screwy. All right, we got a 2-2 count on Gary Sanchez with 1 out and a runner at first. Okay? Okay. Got to pop up to center field. And Billy Cook, the center fielder, makes the catch. 2 down in the top of the first. All right, I can do this. It's not going to be the best play-by-play because, you know, I can't see the game. But I can hear it. I can hear the crack of the bat. Colton Cowser is coming up. We're going to make do with this. Folks, get them cows up in the chat. What's up, DDH? You got some milkmen if you're a bird watcher. If you're a member, you got some milkmen right there in the chat. Cowser takes a strike, 0-1. Lefty on lefty. Well, now it looks like I'm lit a little too brightly. My face looks like it's about 4 inches from the sun. One and one the count on Colton Cowser. There's a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And there's a called strike 3. Cowser caught looking to end the inning. Leadoff walk by Holiday, but that's it. The Orioles strand 1. We go to the bottom of the first. Baltimore nothing, and the Pirates coming up. And Tomoyuki Sugano is about to make his Orioles debut. How you doing, everybody? A haircut. It's so strange how people bring up my hair and how I might have gotten. I mean, I've had the same, I have like a non-haircut haircut. I don't know how to put it. Well, I hope this doesn't affect the light again. All right, that's better. I just like to keep it short, keep it simple. Take a shower, just rub a towel through the hair for about 5 seconds. Part it with my hand. I don't even use a comb. And I'm done. That's it. That's all the work that goes into the hair. And it shows, right? I mean, it's not all that impressive. Hey, Big Town Sports, how you doing? All right, so Tommy Pham will lead it off for the Pirates. He'll be followed by Brian Reynolds and Andrew McCutchen. So Sugano will be facing some veteran major leaguers here. These aren't any scrubs coming up. Well, Tommy Pham, maybe scrub isn't the right word, but I got a few choice words to describe him. Pham turns 37 years old next week. Still floating around out there. Not exactly known as a team player. And Pham is going to swing, and a swinging bunt base hit toward third base. He's going to reach. So Sugano, just like that, gives up a dribbler of a hit on the infield to the first batter he faces. See, this is why you can't count on the box score, folks. You just see hit and you think the worst. But Sugano gave up a swinging bunt there. Here's Brian Reynolds. Let's see how Sugano handles runners on base. Fouled back by Reynolds, 0-1. That ball on the outside edge. Oh, and 2 the count. Double play ball to second. It's 4-6-3, and there you go, folks. Sugano. There you go. Pitch to contact. Tomoyuki Sugano gives up a weak infield hit and wipes it away with a double play ball, just like that. 2 batters faced, 2 men out. Andrew McCutchen up now. And he hits a ball to short. Levon Soto over to first in time. And like that, the first inning from Tomoyuki Sugano is in the books. He gives up a hit, but he faces the minimum. And the ball never left the infield. How about that? We go to the second, no score between the Orioles and the Pirates. Well, all right. Folks, I don't expect much of a turnout here. Once again, I don't think anybody was expecting coverage of this game. Therefore, why would they expect me to be streaming? Well, here I am. So far, so good. Sugano, we can see on the little ticker there where the pitches are going. And again, he did give up a hit, but it wasn't the kind of a hit that worries you. That's the kind of contact you want. Just, that's the way the ball bounces sometimes. But I wasn't able to really catch which pitches he was throwing, obviously. And, but I'm told Adley Rutschman, Gary Sanchez, they're saying it's Sugano's split finger, his splitter, that is the most impressive pitch out of his 6-pitch mix. On with the my stream. All right. For a brief moment, it looks like the stream just dropped out, but we should be back up and running right now. How many more remotes can I possibly fiddle with here? All right, Mayo at the plate, and first pitch is a ball. Next one's a called strike, 1-1 the count on Kobe Mayo.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Foul ball, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kobe Mayo. All you want to do is see this guy make good contact. Give us a good problem to have, which is to figure out a way to get him on the team and get him some at-bats. Well, he strikes out here. Mayo goes down swinging. 1 away. Here comes Kjerstad. Folks, please, if you don't mind. He takes a called strike. Some contact made. It's foul ball. 0-2 the count. This is a very interesting way to call a game. Any way I can do it. Swing and a miss. And down goes Kjerstad. My goodness. Bailey Falter has made quick. He's made quick work out of Kobe Mayo and Histon Kjerstad. 2 down in the inning. Dylan Carlson coming up, and I don't have a button for him. Just imagine that line from, is it Predator? Dylan, you son of a, you know, that one. Ball 1. That pitch looked like it caught the edge of the zone on the inside corner, but Carlson gets the call. One-0 is fouled back. 1-1. Once again, these two teams will be playing on Saturday. That should be the next game, and that it should be televised, and that will feature the phenom Paul Skeens. Here's a ground ball to second base. Adam Frazier scoops it up over to first in time, and the inning is over. The Orioles go quickly and quietly. 6 up, 6 down for Baltimore through the first 2 innings. We go to the bottom half. No score in Bradenton between the Orioles and the Pirates. I might need a lucky or two to get through this. Yeah, folks, I don't know if I'm going to call this whole game or not. I gotta be honest. Let's see. How many people are hanging out right now? We got 31 people here. That's not too shabby. Hey, folks, if you don't mind, you might see a little message scrolling at the bottom of your screen. You might see something mentioned in the chat from time to time. And that is this. If you're watching right now, there's about 30% of you that could do me a big favor. Hit that like button. It's at the bottom of your screen, the thumbs up. If everybody does it, you know, it's like a community or something. It helps grow the channel. I know it seems like an empty gesture, hitting the like button, but I can promise you, it helps the channel get seen by more new eyes. You know, small channels like this. That's how we grow. You heard? That's how you grow. Appreciate it. Appreciate the help. Here's Sylvester Stallone to say thank you for everything. Where is he at?
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
All right, Sugano out for his second inning of work. Nice and easy, Sugano. Nice and easy. Maybe working a strikeout. It'll be Indy Rodriguez, the Pirate switch hitting catcher, to lead it off in the bottom of the second. We had a 1-1 count, and a pitch popped up on the left side, and it sounds like it's been caught by the shortstop. So once again, Sugano keeping the ball on the infield. He has not let the ball out of the infield yet. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Key Brian Hayes coming up now. Right-handed batter, third baseman. And this ball's hitting the right field. Colton Cowser's playing out in right today, and he makes the catch. So the first ball to leave the infield is a routine fly ball to right, and Sugano has 2 quick outs in the second. And if he's supposed to be able to throw 40, 45 pitches, if he gets a quick out here to end the second, they might throw him out there for the third. He hasn't thrown many pitches yet. Here is Adam Frazier, veteran left-hand hitting second baseman. He takes inside. Looks like the scoreboard is now frozen and not giving you the update. Let me see if I can refresh that, if that'll help. 2-1 now, the count on Adam Frazier. That ball smacked into left center field for a base hit. And there we go. We've got it back up. So second hit given up by Sugano. That was the first hard hit ball he's given up. You could hear the crack of the bat. Couldn't see it, but I could hear it. And that ball sounded like it was hit pretty hard by Frazier. Here's ball 1 to Isaiah Kiner-Falefa outside. Another pitch outside, the count 2-0, and Gary Sanchez quickly throws down to first base. The runner's back safely. When does the regular season start? About 1 month from today, Sam. I think it's March 27th. Might be wrong. Might be a day sooner or later, but somebody can confirm that. About a month. Two and one the count now on Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. IKF for short. Two balls and two strikes. Two out runner at first base. And Sugano's debut. According to the pitch tracker, he's thrown the fastball, a sinker, a slider, a cutter. And of course, he has the splitter. Going into a deep count here with Kiner-Falefa with two out runner at first. 27th is the first game. Thank you, Froggy. So where I'm sitting right now, it is the 27th, 1:30 a.m. So 1 month to the day for me. Although technically I'll be calling that game. It'll be the 28th. You like what you're hearing there, Rob? Well, he just gave up a 2-out walk. A guy known for his excellent command gave up less than 1 walk per 9 innings last season in Japan. Gives up a 2-out walk here to put 2 men on base. Derek Hall, first baseman, coming up now. Left-handed batter. He takes a strike on a changeup. Right at the bottom of the zone. Nice location. Here's a swing and a miss. Or was that the second pitch? I might have called that wrong. Oh, yeah, it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on in the bottom of the second. They're not giving us a running pitch count for Sugano, as this one's low, 1 ball, 2 strikes. I got to think, though, he's somewhere probably in the early 30s, early to mid 30s. That pitch just missed. Top of the zone on the inside corner, and the count even up at 2-2 on Derek Hall. Frazier at second base, Kiner Falefa at first with 2 down. And a payoff pitch coming to Hall. Stand by for it. Oh. Hit on the ground to second base. Jackson Holliday has it over to first in time. And Sugano gets out of trouble. So he gave up a hard hit ball to Frazier. He also issued his first walk to Kiner Falefa. But much like the first inning, he gets out of trouble without giving up a run. So 2 scoreless innings from Sugano. That's probably going to do it for him today. We'll hang out for another inning at least to make sure that's the case. And hopefully the Oriole hitters can do something in the meantime. So far, they are 0 for 7 with a walk at the plate. So again, unfortunately, with the way I was monitoring things, I couldn't really tell what type of pitch Sugano was pitching. Only briefly could I catch here and there. Same with location, but he did issue a walk. I don't think there's too much to worry about from this outing. I think with your first outing, yeah, I think you got to be okay with Sugano's outing here. Let me check Twitter here and see if there's any commentary from the likes of Rock Kubatko, Jake Rill, etc. They might have some input at this point. Rock says a 22-pitch second inning for Sugano, a single and a walk with 2 out. He runs the count full to Derek Hall, and Jackson Holliday ranges to his left to field a bouncer. So 28 pitches in 2 innings. He's only thrown 28. Again, they said he could throw 40 or 45. He threw 17 strikes, 11 balls, and 28 pitches. Is it possible they might bring him out for a 3rd inning? We also have some footage of him inducing a pop-up back in the 2nd inning. That came off a cutter. Yeah, it says right here, Brandon Hyde says Sugano will be in the 35 to 40 pitch range. Okay, 35 to 40. And again, he's thrown 28. So will they at least let him face one more batter? We'll see. Or we won't see. We'll hear. You see, because we can't see. All right. It is Emmanuel Rivera at the plate. And he's got a 1-1 count. And he will line out to left field for out number 1. Here's Livan Soto. No relation to Juan, thankfully.
I have a brother.
First pitch is a strike on a foul ball. And the next pitch is a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike on Livan Soto with 1 out on top of the third. No score between the Orioles and Pirates. 4th game of the spring for both teams. The Pirates are actually playing a split squad game. I can't remember who the other team is they're playing right now, but I think it's the Atlanta Braves. We do have some out-of-town scores. 2-2 the count now on Soto. Thank you there, Ram Dog. A lot of work behind the scenes, yeah. A lot of work behind the scenes, and also some other things I want to improve. It's not over yet. Here's a ball hit to shallow left field, just inside the fair line, as Soto pops out for out number 2 here in the 3rd. Back to the top of the order, Jackson Holiday, folks. Holiday's the only Oriole to reach base so far in this game. He led off the game with a walk. Been 8 straight outs ever since. And he hits a ball in the center field. Cook is waiting for it, makes the catch, and that's it. 3 innings. The Orioles have yet to get a hit. They haven't even really come close. Scoreless between the Orioles and Pirates going into the bottom of the 3rd. All right. Might be time for a lucky. Might be time for a lucky.
I mean, you know I'm a Lucky Strike man from way back.
I mean, this could be the last inning I'm on. I don't know. I don't know. There was a list of available pitchers for this game. They don't bring everybody to every game. Oh, here it is. Yeah, so this is worth looking at. Andrew Kittredge is part of the squad today, so he might throw an inning. Matt Bowman, Cade Stroud, Rodolfo Martinez, the guy that was making some noise, although his first appearance wasn't all that impressive. Sammy Basayo is in the squad, so he might come in to replace who is the starting catcher? Sanchez, right? He might come in and replace Sanchez. He probably will after another inning or 2. Bradfield Jr.'s in the squad. Judd Fabian, Dylan Beavers, Terran Vavra, Luis Vasquez, Vimeo Love Machine. Speaking of Kittredge, it sounds like he's pitching now. So Tomoyuki Sugano's debut is over. Andrew Kittredge is pitching and making his Orioles debut. I think this is Kittredge's first appearance of the spring. Right-handed reliever. Brought in through free agency. All right, you know what? I'm going to have a lucky. We'll hang out for a Kittredge inning, and gosh, maybe one more half inning of the bats, so we can maybe get 1 hit. How about I don't sign off until we get a frickin' hit? Anyway, it's 9-1-2 due up for the Pirates. Cook, Pham, and Reynolds. Billy Cook. Ground ball foul. Folks, if you haven't subscribed yet to the BirdWatcher channel, please consider doing so. We're trying to get this puppy. Well, we got to 2,300 in season 1. I'm gunning for 2,700 in season 2. Am I greedy? Because I want to get to 5,000. That's what we're trying for. We got a long way to get there, folks. But we started from nothing, and we're halfway there. We started from the bottom, now we're here. Oh, wait. I can't make any Drake references, not anymore. Cook is retired. Kittredge strikes him out. Folks, Andrew Kittredge, he can strike you out if he's in the mood, you know. Whoops.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Tommy Pham with a base hit in the left field. 1 on, 1 out for the Pirates. All right, where's my lucky? Brian Reynolds lines a base hit in the center field. Back-to-back hits given up by Kittredge after striking out the number 9 hitter. 2 on, 1 out, and here comes Andrew McCutchen. Thank you, Ronnie. You're welcome, Robert. Andrew McCutchen. Veteran right-hander. Been an all-star many times. Spent most of his career with the Pirates before stops with the Giants, and where else did he play? But he's been back with the Pirates now for a couple of years. And Kittredge falls behind McCutchen, 2 balls, no strikes. Three and 0. 3-0. Come on, Kittredge. That's a strike. 3-1 the count. No score. Bottom of the 3rd. Pirates have a couple of men on. And now ball 4. They have the bases loaded. Andrew Kittredge has gotten himself into a jam here. Back-to-back hits and a walk. Bases loaded, 1 out for Indy Rodriguez, switch hitter who will bat from the left side. Popped up. third base side and caught. And that's a big second out as the bases will remain loaded. So Kittredge with the chance to get out of a jam here. Wasted opportunity for Indy Rodriguez, 2 away. Brian Hayes, the batter. Ball hit in the air to right field. Cowser, it's slicing away, foul. Brian Hayes with a count of 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bases loaded, 2 down. Two count on Brian Hayes. And the count runs full as that pitch is outside for ball 3. Full count. Bases loaded, 2 down. Big pitch coming up. Swing and a miss. Andrew Kittredge strikes him out and gets out of the jam. My goodness.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
My goodness. Kittredge dug himself a hole and climbed his way out of it. We go to the 4th inning, no score. All right. I'll be right back. All right, just slide right back in there. Lovely. All right, what are we doing? We're going to hang out for one more half inning. What do you think, folks? I mean, we got to experience 2 innings of Sugano, 1 inning of Kittredge. That's pretty much it for pitchers that are going to make the team. Everybody else from here on is going to be guys at best on the bubble. Ryan Mountcastle, Gary Sanchez, and Colton Cowser will lead it off in the top of the 4th. We'll let them get their swings in. Hopefully they'll get a rally. Kobe Mayo and Heston Kjerstad would also get a chance if the Orioles can get a rally going here. And then we'll probably shut things down. Don't you worry, folks. When it counts, I would never, ever cut out of a game before it's complete. I've seen it done by other YouTubers. covering their teams in the regular season, and they get down by 5 runs, 6 runs, and they just peace out. That is not how I do things. All right, first pitch is a strike to Ryan Mountcastle. Tim Meza, a left-hander who was with the Yankees last season for a stretch. There's strike 2 after a foul ball. 0-2 the count on Ryan Mountcastle. Where's your button at?
Okay, mount up.
Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mountcastle's preseason average is 500 at the moment. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. Mountcastle goes down swinging. 1 away in the top of the 4th. Can the Orioles do anything with their offense today? My goodness. Gary Sanchez coming up for the 2nd time.
Release the Kraken.
And first pitch is way outside, ball 1. Yankees are up 6-0 on the Cardinals. This pitch is fouled back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Twins have a 1-0 lead on the Tigers, top of the 4th. Braves up 2-1 on the Pirates in the split squad game for Pittsburgh. Astros up 2-0 on the Nationals going into the 4th inning. Braves up 1-0 on Boston in the bottom of the 3rd. That's ball 3 now on Gary Sanchez. 3 balls, 1 strike. Blue Jays have a 2-1 lead on the Phillies going into the bottom of the 3rd inning. Line drive, base hit. Folks, Gary Sanchez, your new number 2 catcher, has the first Oriole hit of the day. Turn on the faucet. Got to start somewhere. That'll get the milkman up there now. Colton Cowser. First pitch is a strike. Lefty on lefty here. Come on, Baltimore. Let's get a rally here. We'll take a lead, and then I'll duck out of here. We'll just call it a win. No balls and 2 strikes on Cowser. And that one's low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gary Sanchez is at first base with the first hit of the ball game for the Orioles. Cowser with a broken bat fly ball just behind the second base bag in shallow center field. The catch is made. 1 down. No, wait. That ball dropped in? I didn't read it right. That ball dropped in over the infield for a base hit. So 2 on with 1 out. Excuse me. All right. That's my biggest screw up. The point is we got 2 men on base with a back-to-back hits. Kobe Mayo at the plate. Strike 1. Swing and a miss on a pitch at the top of the zone. Come on, Kobe.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
One pitch to Kobe Mayo. Foul back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two and two the count now. A little bugle action. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, first and second for the Orioles. No score, top of the 4th. It's outside. Full count now. Swung on and missed. Kobe Mayo strikes out. Oh, boy.
Big buck, big buck. Stop it all.
All right, 2 down. Heston Kjerstad, this is your chance. Kjerstad has a home run in the spring already. Got a chance to face a lefty here. And first pitch is a called strike on the inside edge. Sanchez at second base. Cowser at first with 2 down here in the top of the 4th. Pitch is low. 1 ball, 1 strike on Kjerstad. Kjerstad has been in more lineups early on this spring than any other player. It gives you the indication that the Orioles are doing everything they can to integrate him into the big team this season. He's going to be more than just a extra outfielder on the bench. He's going to get some starts. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Two on, 2 out. Sounds like Mesa stepped off the rubber. And that's ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Come on, Kjerstad. And Kjerstad strikes out. My goodness. Wow. 6 strikeouts by Pirate pitching through the first 4 innings. The Orioles finally get on the board in the hit column, a pair of hits, but they strand both runners On to the bottom of the fourth, scoreless between the Orioles and the Pirates. And that might be it for me. That might be it. I don't know. Let me check back on the Twitter feed. See what's shaking. See what's shaking. Nothing new from Rock Kabatko. Check in with Jake Rill. Was Tomoyuki Sugano nervous for his first Orioles start in Grapefruit League action? No, he said in English with a laugh. That was quite apparent by the way he came out and attacked the Pirates hitters early. Here's the pitch mix for Sugano in his first start. 2 of his 3 whiffs came from the changeup, which he threw 7 times, most of any pitch. Not a ton of hard contact. Both Pirate balls put in play with an exit velo of 100+ miles an hour resulted in groundouts. He threw 7 changeups, 6 cutters, 6 four-seam fastballs, 5 curveballs, 3 sinkers, and 1 sweeper. His scoreline was 2 innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, no runs, no strikeouts. 17 strikes, 11 walks. All right, well, I think that'll about do it. You know? What do you guys think? I mean, who do we got? We got a new pitcher out here. His name is Luis Gonzalez. And no, he's not the guy that used to play outfield for the Diamondbacks and the Tigers. It's another nobody named Luis Gonzalez. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's time to get out of here. Yeah. Hey, folks, how long were we on today? Hey, it's a little 1 hour and 15-minute ball game for you. A little mini serving to help what do you call it? Pass the time until we get the next game on TV, which should be Saturday. Let me check this schedule one more time. We are looking at Saturday, March 1st, against the Pittsburgh Pirates at 1:05 p.m. Eastern. Paul Skeens is going to be on the mound. I think Cade Povich is due to pitch again that day. Could be wrong about that. Don't quote me. But Paul Skeens is supposed to pitch. That I did see. Between now and then, tomorrow they will the Orioles will be taking on the Blue Jays, and on Friday they'll play the Minnesota Twins. Both of those games will also be at 1:05 p.m. Eastern, and neither, as far as I know, will be televised, not even a radio broadcast. But that's what we had today, a radio broadcast over Pirates.com in order to get as much coverage as we could of Tomoyuki Sugano's Orioles debut. And it went okay. It went okay. All right, folks. It's been a pleasure. Be sure to come back on Saturday. And until then, do everybody a favor, particularly me. Spread the word about the channel. Tell everybody. Tell them all. Let's grow this puppy. Look forward to covering the Saturday game and adjusting my sleep schedule accordingly. I feel like my words are slurring right now because my yeah. spring, folks. Spring has officially sprung. But Saturday, come on back. I'll be on about 12:50 p.m. for the 105 first pitch. Until then, this has been the Birdwatcher, folks, and I'll chirp at you later. Have a good rest of your afternoon, everybody.